All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Max Fried. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
Ready for baseball here in New York. Here's Byron Buxton. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx.
Nope, that's high.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one 95 to finish him off. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Ball.
Check swing. He went. That is strike 2.
Ball.
And they'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Josh Bell stands in now and watches strike 1. Comes up empty. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back now in the Bronx, and on the hill for the Twins, Joe Ryan. What do you have on him, Chris?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's your 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 away. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Judge rips that one. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now a relay to second. He's in there.
Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
One out. Runner at second. Cody Bellinger now at the plate. Fastball for a strike at 95. Man at second. Bellinger takes a strike, and now it's 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. A massive home run. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Next to hit, Ben Rice.
No, that's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Line to the left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And fires in a fastball at 95. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Up the middle. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. Yankees 3 and the Twins nothing. Back in the Bronx, top of the second.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
That's the ball.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Struck him out looking. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He popped out his first time. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Two down, nobody on. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Yankees 3 and the Twins nothing. New inning getting started, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. That one fouled off.
Ball.
That pitch in for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Ground ball right side. Chisholm throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
No, that's low.
The next
Ball.
offering
High.
misses. And the count now 2-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. Right through there for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's 2 down. Two down, base is empty. And here is Austin Martin. This one in the air right field. And it's a foul ball. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that one almost got him. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
Generally, not the type of great play you expect from a first baseman, but he does a great job of hauling that one down.
Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
That's in for a strike. And a foul ball. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall into second, and he's got it doubled.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
One out, runner at second. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Got one.
Move to second. Bellinger dives back. Man at second. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Line drive, that's a base hit. Bellinger on his way home. Here comes the throw. He'll score easily, and it's 4-0.
Oh.
The 1-0. Man, that got him square in the mask. And a 1-1. Fouled off left side.
Ball two.
Man at first, one away. High fly ball out into left center field. Martin should have this one. Takes it in for the out. So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And that's fouled off. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Byron Buxton. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Hard liner. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's a 2-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Chisholm fires in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Josh Bell, the next Twin up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag, and they do get the 3rd out. The inning is over. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in New York, ready to go, bottom 4. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Popped up left side. Lewis under it. And there's 1 down.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells. Caught looking his first time up. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed him. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
That one almost got him. Swings and misses, struck him out. Yanks held in check. They lead 4-0. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
In plenty of time to first, 1 away here in the 5th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, 2 now. Got him. Max Fried, another strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Trevor Larnach. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. The Twins yet to pick up a hit here. Comes up empty.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Two down, nobody on. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The Yankees leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Trying to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So 5 perfect innings in the books. You're dialed into the show. Cody Lorison gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Jackknifes out of the way.
No, that's a ball.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses. Full count now. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three and two now. Got him looking for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And it's even up. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
Bellinger up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
Ball two.
The 2-1. And that is out of play. Two now. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side in the fifth. The Yankees 4 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. So digging in, Royce Lewis. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Sends it to first. One pitch and one out.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one in there across the letters.
That's a ball.
The Yanks leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Out to short. Caballero fires over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Minnesota, Austin Martin. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
That
No,
one missed.
that's a ball.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 3 balls, no strikes. Byron Buxton in the on-deck circle for the Twins. In danger of losing the perfect game here. That one finds the zone. And now 3-1. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And he can't make the play. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So he's perfect through 6. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Yo, 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Ground ball to the right side, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Safe, and that's his 3rd hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
On the ground to first. Bell takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball one.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. One away with a runner at third here in the bottom of the sixth. And a ground ball to first, but it kicks foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 5-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Cody Lorison will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Zach Kent.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That's a ball.
Really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swings through that one for strike two. There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the Twins nothing. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Twins, Byron Buxton.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this. I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
One, two now.
Ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Twins hitless so far in the game. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Ball.
Swing and a bouncer. Save.
He's safe.
What an effort there to save the perfect game, but it's broken up on an infield hit.
Well, he's been absolutely lights out on the mound all game, and I really thought he might pull off some history here, Boog.
He had that look, no doubt. Perfect games are so tough, though. It's one of the rarest feats in sports for a reason. Runner on at first with one gone. Next is switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Keishel stands at first with 1 out. And that's a strikeout looking. Strikeout number 8.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom of the 7th, Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Eric Orrs up and throwing. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. 1-2 now. And down on strikes. And 1 away.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Back to the top of the order. And next for New York, Trent Grisham. 0 for 3 in this one.
Right. Woo.
Oh, 1 now. And that one clips the corner. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges.
That's the ball.
On a bounce right side. He'll do it himself. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Check swing called strike. Strike one.
Nope. That's inside.
Judge comes up empty there.
Clearly, it was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 39.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fastball for a strike. Movement in the Yankees pen. Ryan Yarbrough, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Grisham gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. On the ground to Jazz. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Two down, base is empty. Royce Lewis, the next twin up to hit, has grounded out a couple of times. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. Outside with a breaking ball. Left field, and it stays fair. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. This one in the air. Rice under it. And that's the 3rd out. One left for Minnesota. They still find themselves down 6-0. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Pitch in the dirt. Ball one. And that one fouled off. Right through there for a strike. That one inside. Look out. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Stays alive. He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That clips the corner.
Not many hitters go up there looking for an 0-0 breaking ball, but a good way for the pitcher to get ahead in the count.
And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
That misses. Ball one. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Zach Kent departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they turn things over to the righty, Eric Orrs. He's into the game with the bases empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Oh!
And the 1-0 on the ground, and foul ball. Cracks his bat and pops him up, and that is that. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Twins. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Line to left, and there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Oh. Ball 2.
Here's the 2-2.
There we go.
Buxton started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. 1 out man at first. Luke Diesel will hit next. 1 for 3. Out towards right center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
That's out the corner.
Two on, 1 out. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here's a 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Bounce to the right. And that one handled. The flip.
He's
safe
safe.
at second.
Safe, I said he's safe.
All loaded up. Matt Wallner, the next twin up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Fair ball. 1 run is in. The throw to third. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 39 won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Pitching change here, Paul Blackburn.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And a 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The Twins down 5, trying to battle back here at the top of the ninth. And now it's even up. Backed off the plate that time. And a payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Now here is Trevor Larnach. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Ball 1, no strikes.
When it unravels, it can unravel pretty quickly. And right now, you're in a situation where you're one swing away from it being a one-run ball game.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 1 out, bases full. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, left field. Base hit. 1 run is in. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Strike 1. The tying run at the plate. That's in there. 0-2 now. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Down to the last out for the Twins.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Paul Blackburn is done, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. David Bednar comes out trying to close it out.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And now Brooks Lee in there for strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
On to first, ball game.
Well, a 3-pitch save. This guy might feel cheated a little bit. Gets in the ball game, wants to show off his arsenal, and really didn't get that opportunity. But I think he'll take it. Whenever you can get that save and do it efficiently, he'll be ready to pitch tomorrow.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.